If you want to improve your English listening and speaking, you are in the right place. This video contains real conversations in English. Pay attention to how people speak naturally. Let's get started. Hello, welcome, Mr. Anders. It's a pleasure to have you here. How are you? Good morning. I am great. Thank you. Happy to be here. How are you, sir? I'm fine, thank you. I understand you weren't born in this country. Is that correct? Yes, sir. That's correct. I am from a different country. As you can see, I traveled to this beautiful country to find new opportunities. And well, here I am. That's interesting. Why did you decide to leave your country and come here to work? Things are not going very well in my country. The economy is declining more and more every day. You can't find a job easily. And even if you studied in a university and you have a degree, it's difficult. And when you find the job, the salary is really bad. What you can earn is never enough to survive. That's why we decided to come here to this beautiful country to find better opportunities. I understand. Don't tell me you are illegal in this country. If so, we will not be able to give you work. Since we decided to come here, we wanted to do things right from the beginning. I consider myself as a correct person, or at least I always try to do the right thing, sir. That's good. We don't like informalities. This is a very serious company. I know, sir, and that is one of the reasons I am here. I really want to work in this company. Well, we'll see. Why don't you start by telling me a little about yourself, please? Sure, I've worked as a personal assistant for 8 years now, serving a variety of executives and department heads. I love the work, especially when I get to use my talent for planning and efficiency. I think I'm now ready to move up to a more challenging level, which is why I'm interested in becoming the executive assistant to the CEO. I know it is challenging, but I feel ready for that. If you give me the opportunity, I can show you I am more than ready. All right. And how did you know about this job position? I came to this country with a plan in my mind. I promised myself I would work in a place like this. When I came here, I was working in a company, but it didn't go well, so I had to quit the job. Then I had to do many things. I'm not afraid to tell you that I sold burgers in the central square. I had to do many things to put food on the table at home. And then a friend told me about this job position. He works here. His name is Brandon. He's an assistant and he said I should apply. So I decided to do it. Here I am. I feel I am the right person for this position. And why did you decide to quit your last job? It is important for us to know that, please. Yeah, that's okay. I can tell you why. First, they asked me to work overtime. I wanted to help the company grow, so I agreed. But then they told me to work extra days. I mean, they wanted me to come to work on Saturday, and they were not gonna pay me anything. I accepted one Saturday, but no more. I don't think that's fair. I can work overtime. I am always willing to help the company grow, but there's a limit, I think. That's why I quit. Probably I would have done the same as you. So, that's okay. Don't worry. Alright, now, how would you describe yourself? I would say that I'm a natural leader. In my last job, I took over a team that had issues meeting their targets. I held meetings with each team member, learned about their concerns and problems, and then explained to them my vision for the team. We launched some new initiatives to encourage everyone, and within 6 months, we were consistently beating targets. That's good. Okay. And what makes you unique? What makes me unique is my combination of sales and customer service experience. I understand the needs and frustrations of customers from experience addressing their concerns. This insight helps me better guide them through sales conversations. It is important because even if we are not selling products directly, we always have to sell ideas and plans. And I am good with that. That's why I am sure I can lead the group here and make this company grow. Alright, you know this is a very demanding job. So, how do you handle stress? I was once given a project with a short deadline. At first, I was overwhelmed, believe me. But I calmed down and broke the project down into individual tasks. I am good with that. I asked some colleagues to help with some of these tasks, which took a little pressure off, and I made an achievable plan to tackle the others. In the end, I successfully reached the deadline. What I mean is, I can get stressed. That's normal. But I have learned to deal with it by delegating work. That's good. And tell me, what are your goals for the future? I would like to keep growing my marketing skills and learn more about management over the next several years. I'm interested in working for a big company because I'll be exposed to new challenges and have the opportunity to collaborate with a lot of different departments. With the right mentoring, I think I could become a marketing department manager. No, I am sure I can get that. All you told me was interesting to hear. What are your salary expectations? My salary expectation is between 25,750 and $27,100 per year, which is typical for a candidate with my level of experience. However, I would be flexible if If there were an opportunity to work from home, we can discuss about the salary. I think that's a fair amount. Well, I think you have passed the first part of this interview. Seriously? Oh, thank you so much. What is next? Should I come back? Not to this office. You need to talk to the owner now. He likes to know all the candidates. I'll be so happy to talk to him. Thank you very much for this opportunity. You won't regret it. Take a short moment and focus on the pronunciation and rhythm. Then, let's move to the next conversation. Roberto, how are you, bro? How was your weekend? Did you go to the beach? Hello, Frank. I'm good. My weekend? Yeah, it was fine. You don't look fine. What happened? Didn't you go to the beach or what? Yes, I went to the beach. I went with my family. We ate seafood and spent a great time together. We went on Saturday and we stayed there until Sunday. We rented a small house near the beach. Really? That sounds good. I'm planning to go to the beach this weekend. Yeah, you should go. The weather is great and there aren't many people on the beach. I'm sure you will have a great time. I can give you the phone number of the man who rents houses. That's a great idea. Thank you so much. But why are you angry, my friend? Nah, it's nothing. Hey, did you finish your report on Friday? About the numbers? Yes, I delivered that to the boss on Friday. I suppose he has checked that already. I suppose so. I didn't finish. I have to do it now before the boss arrives. Yeah, you better do that. But you haven't told me yet. Why are you angry? What happened? There's something that bothers me, but it doesn't matter. How are you? I'm great. I'm studying a master. I want to ask for a pay raise soon. That sounds good. I'm sure you'll get it. You're an intelligent man, so you won't have any problem. Yeah, but you don't look so happy. Do you have any problem? No. Or yeah. Well, I can't tell you. I want to ask you something. Do you really like working here? I mean, do you enjoy working at this office? Why do you ask me that? Of course, I like working here. Why? Don't you like it? Yeah, I like it. But this job is stressing, right? I mean, it's a demanding job. Well, yeah, that's true. But we learn a lot of things. Well, I do, of course, because you're very young. You only have 2 years working here. I have been working here for more than 10 years. I have learned a lot, yeah, but nothing. I suppose so. Why are you telling me that? Aren't you happy with this job or what? No, I'm fine. Or, no, no. Don't you have any problem to wake up in the morning? No, I know we have to wake up early every day, but that's not a problem for me. I see. Well, I suppose I'll see you at lunchtime. Later. Wait, aren't you gonna tell me what is happening here? You are acting very weird, bro. No, I mean, I'm just tired. There are a lot of things to do, don't you think? Yeah, as always. I mean, we have a lot of things to do every day. What happened? Yeah, you're right. Well, have a good day. I'll see you later. I have to work. Alright, it's enough. You are gonna tell me what the hell is happening here. We are friends, aren't we? Or I suppose we were. Why don't you want to tell me what's going on? I don't think I should tell you something like this. Yeah, we're friends, but there are some things. Okay, I understand. Don't worry. You don't need to tell me. I thought we were friends. No, wait. Alright, I will tell you. Yeah, I mean, I'm tired, stressed, sick of this job. What do you mean? Don't you want to work here anymore? I like working here, but I have learned everything. I need new challenges, you know? Well, that's understandable. You have worked here for 10 years. Yeah, I wake up early every day, come here, work hard, and then go back home. I like what I do, but I need more. I need to learn new things. So I think I will look for another job. Wow, I didn't know you felt that way. So are you gonna quit this job then? Yeah, but in the near future. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I can't quit now. I have a family. I need to work, and the salary here is not bad. I think that's the best decision. Once you find a job, then you could talk to the boss. Exactly. So I will start looking for another job. It can take months, so please don't tell anybody. Are you kidding? Of course, I won't tell anyone about your decision. Don't worry. Thank you. Well, I will start with my duties. I'll see you later, and thank you. Alright, and don't worry. I won't tell anyone about your secret. Good morning, Frank. I checked your report. Good job. Keep working hard. Oh, hello, boss. Thank you so much. I always put all my effort on this job. I know. Have you seen Roberto? I have been looking for him, but I can't find him. Oh, maybe he's looking for another job right now. No, I mean, Roberto. Roberto? Looking for another job? What do you mean? Is he going to quit? No, of course not. But just to know what will happen if he quits. Well, basically, I will have to look for another supervisor, an experienced worker. Well, maybe he will quit. He told me he's looking for another job. I'm really sorry. Really? He didn't tell me anything. I will fire him before he quits. Damn. Thank you for telling me. You are a good worker. You could replace him once he leaves. See you later. Yeah, alright. I'll see you later, dear boss. You are the best boss ever. Frank, I got fired. Did you tell the boss I wanted to quit? Why did you do that? Roberto, I don't know what you're talking about. I have to work. Take care. Wait, don't go. Damn it. I shouldn't have told him anything. You want some advice? Your coworkers are not your friends. Always keep that clear. Now, get ready for the next conversation. Listen to how the sentences are used naturally. Here it comes. As I was telling you, doctor, this is serious. How much time do I have left to live? Tell me. Mr. Rockman, I have already told you. What you're feeling is nothing serious. Of course it is. I feel terrible. I have runny nose. Don't you see? Yes, I know. A condition in which the nose produces excessive mucus, often a symptom of allergies or a cold. I know you have runny nose and that you sneeze frequently, but that's not serious, Mr. Rockman. You only need allergy medication to relieve your symptoms. That's all. I don't think so. My leg also hurts a lot. I think I have a broken bone or something. A fracture or break in one of the bones of the body, often caused by an injury or accident? That's not possible, Mr. Rockman. You didn't have any accident, did you? No, but I am very old. My bones are very fragile. I will tell you something you don't know. My grandson fell off his bike and broke his leg, so he had to wear a cast to allow it to heal. I don't want to wear a cast. Please don't. Can you check my leg? Please? I already did it. Your leg is fine. You don't have any broken leg. Don't worry. Then it is a bruise. I have a bruise on my arm after I accidentally bumped into a table. A discoloration of the skin caused by damage to blood vessels under the skin, often caused by an injury or impact? No, that is not a bruise. I have already checked your arm, and that's only an insect bite. Then it must be another thing because I feel terrible. I have chills and a fever, doctor. Chills, a sudden feeling of coldness and shivering, often accompanied by fever or illness? No, you don't have chills. I already checked your temperature and everything is normal. Oh God, then it is something very serious. I don't want to die, please, because I have nausea and I feel dizzy. I read on internet it can be cancer. Nausea, a feeling of sickness and queasiness in the stomach, often accompanied by the urge to vomit. That's maybe because you have been taking too many pills lately, Mr. Rockman. You shouldn't have done it. I had to do it. I have been feeling terrible. I think I have diabetes. Diabetes is a chronic metabolic disease characterized by elevated levels of blood glucose or blood sugar, which leads over time to serious damage to the heart, blood vessels, eyes, kidneys, and nerves. And no, Mr. Rockman, you do not suffer from diabetes. Your glucose is in optimal condition. Then it is something worse than diabetes. Oh my god, I have COVID 19. I knew it. I knew it was something serious. What will I do? Oh god, COVID 19. You mean coronavirus disease? That's not possible. Most people infected with the virus experience mild to moderate respiratory illness. You don't have any of those symptoms. And even if you really have COVID 19, you will recover without requiring special treatment. Don't worry. Are you sure, doctor? I feel terrible. You have to do something to help me, please. What if I have tuberculosis? That's something serious, right, doc? It usually affects the lungs, but it can also affect other parts of the body, such as the brain. The symptoms include feelings of sickness or weakness, weight loss, fever, and night sweats. And you don't suffer from any of those symptoms, Mr. Rockman. You don't have TB. I told you before, Mr. Rockman, you are in optimal condition. Then it is this problem. It is very common with all people. Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease is a progressive disorder that affects the nervous system and the parts of the body controlled by the nerves. The first symptom may be a barely noticeable tremor in just one hand, and you don't have it. Tremors are common, but the disorder may also cause stiffness and slowing of movement. And yeah, it is very common with all people, but happily, you don't have to worry about it. Listen, maybe you just suffer from stress. Why don't you go out? I don't know. When was the last time you went on vacation? Maybe it's time to travel to some nice place. Travel? I don't think that's a good idea, doctor. I don't think I can travel in this condition. What if I travel and get sick? Then it will be dangerous for me. No, no, of course not. My stomach sometimes hurts. Yeah, I know. I have hepatitis. Will I die? Hepatitis? Hepatitis means inflammation of the liver. Um, the liver is a vital organ that processes nutrients. filters the blood, and fights infections. When the liver is inflamed or damaged, its function can be affected. Heavy alcohol use, toxins, some medications, and certain medical conditions can cause hepatitis. I have to confess, I've been eating a lot of junk food these last few days, doctor. I ate a burger. I also drank a glass of soda. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do it. I knew it. I will die. Do I have time to say goodbye to my family? You don't have hepatitis. I have checked your results. You don't have to worry. Then I don't understand. What is my problem? Why do I feel this terrible? Why? Maybe. No, I'm sure it is stress. You need to relax. Then I need you to help me, doctor. Or you guys. What is my problem? Thanks for spending time learning English with these conversations. Consistent listening is one of the best ways to improve your English. If this video was useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more English practice.